Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in your own research? You've got tons of documents, articles, notes, and you just can't find that one crucial piece of information? Well, what if you could actually talk to your documents? There's a new tool from Google called NotebookLM that claims to be your personal research assistant, and today we're going to see if it really delivers on that promise.
Oh, we've all been there, right? You're just staring at this mountain of PDFs and you know the answer you need is buried in there somewhere, but actually finding it feels totally impossible. It's that classic feeling of being data-rich but information poor. So frustrating.
You know the old way of doing things. It's endless scrolling, hitting Control F a million times, having nodes scattered all over the place, and just trying to connect ideas that are trapped in different files. But what if you could just ask a question? What if everything was in one central hub, ready to show you how it all connects? That's the huge shift we're looking at.
So yeah, that feeling of chaos, that's the problem. It's the reality for so many of us. We are literally drowning in information, and the old methods just aren't cutting it anymore. We really need a better way to handle all this data.
Okay, so if the problem is drowning, then the solution is a personal lifeguard for your information. And that's exactly where NotebookLM comes in. Let's meet the tool designed to be your very own research assistant, one that's focused only on your stuff.
So what is this thing, really? Well, NotebookLM is an AI tool from Google, and its whole job is to be your virtual research assistant. But here's the most important part, and I mean this is everything. It is grounded only in the sources that you give it. It doesn't go searching the whole internet, it searches your world.
And this is why that's a huge deal, because it only uses your documents, it avoids hallucinations, when an AI just makes stuff up. The answers you get are reliable because you can see the exact citation from your own material for every single thing it says. This, right here, is all about building trust.
Now, you'd think building a trusted assistant like that would be super complicated, right? You'd expect a huge setup process. But what's so cool here is how incredibly simple it is to get going. Let's just walk through it.
It's literally this easy. 1. You create a notebook, which is just a new project. 2. You add your sources, uploading files, pasting links, whatever. And 3. You just start talking to it. You ask questions right in the chat. That's it, you're up and running.
And the flexibility is amazing. You can throw in all the usual stuff like PDFs and Google Docs, but you can also just paste a link to a website or even drop in a YouTube video or an audio file, and it just grabs the transcript. Suddenly, all your information, no matter the format, is finally in one place.
All right, so you've got all your sources in one spot. That's great, but it's really just the beginning. The real magic happens when you move beyond just asking simple questions and start using NotebookLM to actually analyze, synthesize, and create new things.
This is where it becomes a real thinking partner. It's not just about search. You can get an instant summary of a super dense report. You can ask it to generate things like an FAQ or a study guide based only on your sources. It can even create mind maps to help you see the connections between ideas. And get this, it can generate audio overviews, basically turning your reading material into a personal podcast. This is about transforming your information, not just finding it.
And you can actually tell it how to think. You can say, hey, act like a marketing expert and analyze this data. Or be a skeptical professor and find the weaknesses in my argument. This lets you steer the AI to give you exactly the kind of feedback you're looking for.
So, with all these powerful features, you start to wonder, who is this for? And the answer is pretty much anyone who works with information. Seriously, from a student cramming for finals to a CEO getting ready for a big meeting, the uses are just incredibly broad. Let's check out a few examples.
For any student or researcher, this is an absolute game changer. Imagine uploading 20 academic papers and just asking, what are the main disagreements between these authors? Or you could upload all your lecture notes and have it instantly create flashcards and practice quizzes for you. It's an unbelievable way to master complex topics.
And in the professional world, it's all about speed and efficiency. You can feed it all your project documents and ask for a timeline. Or upload your company's training manuals to create a knowledge base that new hires can just ask questions to. And for anyone in legal or HR, finding one specific clause in a 200-page contract becomes a matter of seconds.
For all the creators out there, the possibilities are just as cool. You can upload a draft of your novel and ask, are there any plot holes or character inconsistencies? Or you can feed it a long-form report and ask it to spit out a blog post outline, a few social media posts, and a video script. It's like a powerful engine for repurposing your work.
So, we've seen what it can do for different people in different fields,
But as we wrap up here, let's just zoom out a bit. Because this isn't really about a new app with a few neat features. This is about a whole new way of thinking about our own information.
Yeah, this isn't just another productivity tool. It really represents a fundamental shift. We're moving from passively storing our knowledge to actively having a conversation with it. People talk about a second brain. Well, this is one that doesn't just remember things for you. It helps you understand, connect, and build upon them.
And that kind of leaves us with one final, really powerful question to think about. If all of your notes, all of your research, all the documents you've ever saved, if they could actually talk back to you, what would be the very first thing you'd ask them? The possibilities there are pretty incredible to think about.